Well, guys, Trump derangement, man, there seems to really to be no cure. Very, very few people, in my opinion, can actually be cured of Trump derangement. Now, Trump derangement will actually make you sell out your conservative values because you got some so-called conservatives out there coming out and saying they're voting for Comrade Kamala Harris, like crying Adam Kinzinger. Remember, he was actually on that January 6th committee. This man also spoke at the DNC. Yes, a so-called conservative was at the most left-wing Democratic National Convention we've ever seen. The coronation of Kamala Harris, the worst candidate to ever be nominated for the presidency in any political party, folks. He was there. These establishment Republicans, man, they are really showing you who they are. Not all of them have actually come out and endorsed Kamala Harris. Not all of them. I believe Paul Ryan, he's a never Trumper, of course. I believe he's actually said he's going to write in another Republican. Okay, whatever. Do what you want to do, okay? But this one we're going to be talking about here, Liz Cheney. Not really a surprise, folks, because Liz Cheney now has officially come out and endorsed Comrade Kamala. Why? Because Liz Cheney suffers from severe Trump derangement. Folks, on social media, Liz Cheney is getting cooked for actually coming out and endorsing Comrade Kamala. Liz Cheney has sold her conservative values, in quotation, for communism, folks. Liz Cheney, just 4 years ago, was actually speaking about the dangers of Kamala Harris. Flash forward now, she's embracing this. And her reason for actually voting for Kamala Harris is ridiculous, folks. Now, Liz Cheney actually was the rep in Wyoming, but now I believe she actually lives in North Carolina, a swing state. Now, Trump won North Carolina by like 1 point, if I'm not mistaken, in 2020. So very, very close election. I believe he's actually going to win by more than that, but still, every vote counts. Kamala Harris winning North Carolina, that's not good. But Liz Cheney is perfectly okay with that, folks. This is astonishing, guys. Liz Cheney, not a surprise. But don't call yourself a conservative, man. I actually put a post up on X the other day, and I said, if you are calling yourself a conservative and you vote for Kamala Harris, you're nothing more than a communist. Because Kamala Harris is embracing communist policies. Communism and conservatism don't match. Doesn't match at all. It's like oil and water, man. But let's go and get into it. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member live stream every single Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you're watching on Rumble, click the join button to get access to the same thing. And everyone can also support us by becoming a member on blackandwhitenetwork.com or supporting us on Locals, both for just $5 a month. Check the links in the description. So here we go. Over here on X, guys. And if you guys want to follow me, I'm at Real John Matrix with 2 X's. Look at this post right here. Breaking. A landslide lost candidate. Former Wyoming Rep Liz Cheney came out and endorsed Kamala Harris yesterday at Duke University. But this is what Liz Cheney really thinks of Kamala Harris. Actually, Liz Cheney didn't endorse Comrade Kamala Harris. Her secrets did. Now, this is astonishing, folks. I mean, she is very, very salty, folks. Remember, Eric Hagman in the primaries absolutely obliterated Liz Cheney. Liz Cheney betrayed her voters, and she paid the price. She got blown out in a landslide vote in Wyoming. Harry Kageman, 66.3% of the vote. Liz Cheney, 28.9%. Got demolished. And she's still very, very salty. But we need to watch this clip here because Liz Cheney endorsing Kamala Harris. And I got an old tweet from her from 4 years ago. And she is getting roasted on that tweet, folks. So let's go ahead and watch this here. Let's play it.
Because we're here in North Carolina, I think it is crucially important for people to recognize not only is what I just said about the danger that Trump poses something that should prevent people from voting for him, but I don't believe that we have the luxury of writing in candidates' names, particularly in swing states. And as a conservative, as someone who believes in and cares about the Constitution, I have thought deeply about this. And because of the danger that Donald Trump poses, not only am I not voting for Donald Trump, but I will be voting for Kamala Harris.
Yeah, you guys heard that right there, man. The threat that President Trump, she considers President Trump a huge threat, as in you're actually going to have more money in your pocket under Trump. She doesn't like that. She does not like you actually having more money. She doesn't like you actually paying lower taxes. She wants illegal immigration to continue at the tune of 20 million plus. She is actually signing off of that. She says she believes in democracy. Kamala Harris doesn't believe in democracy. She doesn't. Remember, she actually wanted to abolish the filibuster to actually push in the Green New Deal. She is a radical Marxist. And Liz Cheney just signed off on that. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, guys, if Liz Cheney actually ended up registering as a Democrat. I believe that Adam Kinzinger eventually is going to do it. These people still call themselves conservatives. There's nothing conservative about these people, man. When you embrace Marxism, when you embrace communism, you are a communist. That's who you are. I believe here in this next clip here, Liz Cheney back in 2020 actually said this. I believe this is the next clip.
As somebody who is a centrist, and in one fell swoop here, he has put somebody on the ticket whose voting record in the Senate is to the left of Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren. So I think that, the American people are going to look at the substance of this. They're going to look at what she stood for in the past. They're going to look at what she said during the primary election. And it's very clear. She is a radical liberal. She's somebody that has said we ought to spend $32 trillion on Medicare for all. If you look at her record as well in California, she did, in fact, essentially ban gun sales with executive action. And she threatened during the primaries to do the same thing if she's elected.
Yeah. So this is what Trump derangement does to you. You actually go from this to this right here. Well, actually, embracing, she went from this to actually endorsing Kamala Harris. But this is what she posted in 2020. Kamala Harris is a radical liberal who will raise taxes, take away guns and health insurance, and explode the size and power of the federal government. She wants to recreate America in the image of what's happening on the streets of Portland and Seattle. We won't give her that chance, or the chance. But now, Liz Cheney wants to give her that chance. Liz Cheney now is a full-blown Marxist. Unbelievable, man. I guess Liz Cheney is also down with the Soviet price controls that Kamala Harris wants to push. Look here, Colin Rugg. I mean, all these new comments are coming in, guys. He says, 2020 Cheney. Kamala Harris is basically a communist. 2024 Cheney. I am voting for Kamala Harris. Yikes. Yeah. Another person says, So you are voting for communism with the K because you hate Trump so much you would turn your back on the country. Yikes. You've lost your mind. Yeah, Trump derangement, folks. Liz Cheney wants you to suffer because she hates Donald Trump. Bill Barr didn't even go that far, man. Bill Barr is not a fan of Trump, but he said, I'm voting for Trump, man. He realizes that Kamala Harris is a real danger. But Liz Cheney, oh no, she wants communism, folks. She wants you to suffer. It's just that simple, man. We've already had almost 4 years of the Harris-Biden administration. Guess what? People are broke. They're poor. The economy's getting worse. I mean, Biden and Harris have been propping up these fake job numbers. And eventually they have to come out and say, yeah, these numbers ain't real. But Liz Cheney does not want your lives to get better. She wants you to suffer more. I have no respect for those kind of people. None. Tiger Cat says, imagine hating one man so much that after correctly summing her up, you endorse her for leader of the free world. And Kamala Harris isn't even campaigning, man. Kamala Harris is dumber than a bag of rocks. She may be the dumbest candidate to ever get the nomination for president. But Liz Cheney, man, is just so radical, man. So insanely radical. Another one here. You forgot to delete this one, Liz. Now, she didn't forget. She did not forget. This is what we're dealing with, folks. This is what we're dealing with right here, man. Liz Cheney, man. Something else. I don't want to hear that again. Okay? Don't want to hear that again from Liz Cheney. I don't need to hear your endorsement again, man. We've already heard enough. We have heard enough. Liz Cheney's done, man. She's done. I mean, she is very salty, man. Because the final result for her was getting blown out in the primary. And remember what happened in 2022? She was actually out there endorsing Democrats, even radical Democrats. Yes, Liz Cheney has been voting for Democrats, far leftists, man, to destroy your lives. This woman is a traitor, man. A complete traitor. She has no values. She has none. She hates Trump so much, man, she wants you to suffer even more. The establishment, man, is really pathetic, man. Really pathetic. So I'm pretty sure the mainstream media is going to say, oh, man. Kamala Harris got a huge endorsement from a Republican. And these Republicans are Liz Cheney and Adam Kinzinger, who are essentially Democrats. They have no pull in the Republican Party. They're not going to persuade anybody to really go out there and vote for Kamala Harris. I mean, she is strictly running on Trump derangement. Liz Cheney voting for Kamala Harris. You notice that she didn't say nothing about the policies whatsoever. Oh no, she couldn't even sit this one out, guys. She's actively trying to help Kamala Harris destroy your lives. Unbelievable, man. Absolutely unbelievable. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we will catch you next time.